So this is all a comic?
They've created a comic to honor people who are participating in it. You see,
In 2014 you said, right?
if I'm not mistaken, yes, 14. And you see there Molotov cocktails.
Delicious cocktails.
Yeah, Molotov cocktails. And we're gonna see.
Alright guys, so we're out here in Independence Square right now. There's Sasha. You see her a lot in this video. And some other videos down the line. But yeah, we're out here, and you know, the famous "I love Ukraine" sign is right there. We're gonna see that in a moment. There's two more Banksies over here, so we'll go see them.
Actually, here it is.
Where?
Here it is with the two kids playing.
Where?
Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
See? All right. We didn't know where they were. We just knew the last two were here. So we'll go over there in just a moment. But this is Independence Square. Beautiful, beautiful statue. But yeah, she was saying they made a comic to honor the revolution in 2014 right here. So yeah, but this is what's that up there?
It's a clock, the flower clock.
No, oh, club?
Clock. The clock?
Oh no, and then the thing up there though, that building.
It's for the concerts, Żółtniowy Palace. This is a palace for the concerts.
For the what?
Concerts. Actually, I was in the concert there a few weeks back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a palace.
Got the Ukraine flag up top of the building. But yeah, this statue is gorgeous.
So, and each comic tells a little story about. I have friends who participated in that actually.
In drawing it or writing it?
No, in the revolution itself. A lot of people know.
You weren't old enough yet. You were still a teenager, I think.
No, I was 20.
In 2014? Oh yeah, that was only 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Look, so here you will see in this comic how it was the big panorama. So everything was destroyed. Look.
Over here?
Yeah, everything here was destroyed, you see?
Oh.
Yeah.
So they had to rebuild it.
Yeah, there were people living here for months. You see? Yeah. That's why it was before Russia invaded us and took Crimea from us. Before, yeah, it was. I think it was 2013, because it was before Russia took Crimea. Because Russia took advantage of us. We had no government at this time, and Russia just took Crimea from us, motherfuckers. Because Russia always invades. Russia is an aggressor and a terrorist.
What is Globus?
Globus is a shopping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Before we go to Banksy, let's go over at the memorial.
Yeah.
So, right around the corner from the Independence Square is one of the probably most powerful and sad things that you'll see here in Kyiv. Whenever somebody dies, whether they're Ukrainian or an American that comes to help or any other country, they put a little flag and they put their name on it. So, and it's pretty big. There's a lot of people have sacrificed and lost their lives for this conflict. So we're gonna go over there, pay our respects, and I'll show you guys a little bit. Definitely check out the new IG reel if you aren't already on the IG. I put a pretty fun song on there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I was deciding whether I was gonna do that or not, but I did it.
Oh look, they planted tulips here. It's gonna be beautiful.
So she was saying they just planted tulips. Which one thing I noticed here, there are flowers everywhere. Like, if a woman farts, she gets flowers. If a woman like burps or passes out from being drunk, she gets flowers. If a man passes out from getting drunk, he gets flowers too, probably, I'm guessing, because they're all about flowers here.
Yeah.
So this is the memorial, and if you look, so that's Georgia. I mean, lots and lots of Ukraine. I see an American right in the middle over there when I was walking up. I think I know which guy that was. But if you look, I mean, this is
the
just...
Azov ones, the Azov battalion.
Which ones?
The yellow ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so sad. Is it a new person? I hope not.
Yes, it is a new person.
Okay, I don't want to get that on camera. Someone else just passed. Sorry guys, I'm turning the camera because this is a moment for them. Okay, now we can walk. I just didn't want to put the camera on their face if that was their moment.
No.
Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you. This is sad. So these guys all sacrificed for Ukraine.
The American flag.
And if you guys want to go and learn more, killedukraine.com. If you want to help, you can send an email, and I'm sure there's ways to donate. Oh yeah. The US soldier.
Could you buy this bracelet, please? This is sell for military hospital KYIV. This is charity.
Щиро вам дякую, ми вже донатимо. Щиро вам дякую, я волонтер.
Yeah. How much are they?
It's a trade expression.
Okay.
I'm from charitable fund and the help of wounded soldiers
Justin.
from this Ukraine. This is charitable donation. It's up to you.
In a moment, I'll come back. I'll come back. I need to talk to her. Thank you. Oh, we've got Great Britain, Australia, those two over there. There are a lot. I mean, how many people, Sasha, do you think we have met in the past week from all over the place?
Oh,
Argentina,
Argentina,
American.
definitely also Georgia, because there is a separate Georgian battalion also.
Oh, yeah.
There is a separate Azerbaijan battalion, and there is a separate Armenian battalion.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people here helping out.
And Belarus battalion. There is.
Oh yeah, because I know a lot of the people in Belarus are not happy about being forced into it.
No.
So.
And there are some special people from Azov. Look them.
Which ones are the Azov flags?
No, this one.
Oh yes, now I see it. So that is the Special Forces Battalion
Azov.
from Azov, and they are actually from the city of Azov originally, right? That's where it started. Kind of, sorta.
Mariupol.
Mariupol. Okay.
There is no city of Azov.
There isn't.
Mariupol.
It's Mariupol, which is where the massacre took place.
Yeah.
This is so sad. Fighting for Ukraine, military recruiting office. If anybody wants to participate in that way, this is a way to sign up.
Polish flag there as well.
There's a lot of support for Ukraine in Poland. I noticed that. Flower power from Belgium. This is devastating. So this is the whole section right here. This whole section is all Azov.
Another American one, and we also have Canadian, Polish, and Swedish.
Yeah.
Swedish one.
Oh yeah, I see the Polska up top. A couple.
More
Oh, Canada.
Yeah.
Another American.
Which flag is that? You see, there is like a Ukrainian one with a. I think this is.
Is that-
Muslim flag? You see?
Is that that's not Turkey?
No.
That's is that Azerbaijan?
Maybe, yes.
Because I know they also have the crescent moon in theirs. Guys, in the comments, go ahead and put if you know what that flag is, but evidently they lost. Every one of those represents someone that sacrificed, so you're talking at least 10 guys right there. Is that Spain? The one
Yeah.
that's kind of crumpled up?
Spain.
Huh?
Spain.
Ukraine?
Spain.
Oh, Spain? That's what I was thinking. What is the one in the back? That medical corps? I think that's medical corps. But yeah, guys, a lot of people have sacrificed and will continue to. So we're walking to find the last Banksy, and we found another memorial of warriors that fought for the country.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah. A lot. These are all guys that fought. Oh, this guy's American. Is he American? No, he's not American. That's Ukrainian.
Hey,
How are you?
do you mind if I ask you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
it's a good question actually.
It is.
Yeah.
He has a great YouTube channel.
What is
ArmyguyTravels.
ArmyguyTravels?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, edit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because I
So if you guys look right here, this is where the bomb hit. And look what's all around.
They covered it.
So this is where kids play, and this is where a bomb hit.
Yeah, not, like nothing happened. You see? Look. I'm staying right there.
Boom.
That hotel was built to serve as a hotel for year 2012, and it hadn't been finished. They had finished the renovation, but the hotel was ruined, and most of the damages you can see over there, or to the front or to the right, it's mostly from the fragments and from the shellings. And literally, Russians had not came to that place, but this place was used by Ukrainians for defense, and they used mostly the slope. When we will drive slightly forward, you will see on the opposite bank, it's the city of Hostomel, and Russians had been in there.
All right, guys. So, if I was being rude, let me do a little introduction. This is our friend Oleg, and his beautiful wife, and the babies in the back. And they basically are medics and doctors for Ukraine. And then, you guys know who this is.
Hey.
She's trying to eat off the booze.
What's up?
I did that earlier. But yes, so Oleg's going to show us around in Bucha and Gostomel and some other places today. When we went the other day, we were looking at Banksy, but Oleg's going to give us a little bit of better background on what happened here and kind of the order of things. So this dip here, you said this is where the front lines were.
So Hostomel is on the opposite bank, and this bank was Ukrainian. So Russians were over there, like you can see the forest on the horizon.
Yeah. And that's where the Russians were?
Yeah.
So did they come just from the other side of those?
Yes, from the north, and they tried to encircle the city, but they had been stopped here.
So guys, when we came over here yesterday or last week, we went to the right. Now we're going to be going straight because the Banksy's right over here.
So this hotel was used as a position, and you can see the fragments of damage on the market on the right.
Oh wow. Yeah, you could, it's just all peppered.
Or this hotel, which is totally ruined.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Now we are going to pass the broken bridge, so we will see the piece that has fallen, and we will pass from the right side over this bridge. So we will see what is going on.
On the
there.
temporary
The most
bridge.
famous pictures, I guess, from the last year were from this point, from this exact point.
Like right here?
From the big hit.
Okay.
Not that bridge. But the fun thing is
But
that
it looks the same basically.
yeah, but the fun thing is that the last time we were passing this bridge before the war, I caught a speeding ticket here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And this bridge was blown up to stop Russian movement to the Kyiv. Right now it's still under the renovation, so we will use a temporary road around.
So they actually so it was Ukraine that blew this up,
Yes.
not okay. Yeah, because I know the Irpin one's bad. Like the one in Irpin, that bridge is. We saw it the other day, and it was pretty damaged.
Yeah, absolutely. And most of the most dramatical pictures from the beginning of the war were made there when people are trying to evacuate from Irpin, and you could see the shot car and stuff like that.
Were people hiding under here like they were at the Irpin bridge, or no?
No. Mostly after Ukrainians blew the bridge up, you can see that the river here is pretty small, pretty shallow. So it was easier to cross it than Irpin River.
Okay. And the Irpin River's deep?
It's deeper and more wilder.
That's what I noticed. Like, you guys are really good about trying to get things back to normal as quick as possible.
We just used to live in the constant state of emergency. Like, we survived 2 revolutions. Partial war, full-scale war, pandemic, and I think if we'll have a calm year, we'll be really, really scared because it means that something goes wrong.
The calm before the storm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, like, I mean, obviously, I feel bad for Ukraine for what they're going through, but even more so, like, you guys just got out of the pandemic, and then Putin does what he does, you know, like...
Not the Putin, Russians. There is no little Putin in every tank.
Yeah? It's just... It's in total.
Yeah, our war with them is already like 300 years, but right now we have the biggest chances to finish it. And on the front you can see the townhouses. They were really very decent before the war, and it's really interesting stuff about the luck and stuff like that, because you could see the second line of townhouses, which is literally not damaged, but the first line is totally smashed.
We walked through these.
I guess next like when on our way back we may pass through those lines. What do you think?
Yeah, we actually walked down them. Yeah, we met the lady that this is her house right up here on the right. We met her. It was her first day back at her house after she left.
Yeah.
So she didn't know what her house was, what was left, and there's nothing. It's gone. I mean, it's just rubble. And she said she went through the whole shelling in the basement with her grandchildren, and she was crying. I felt so bad for her. Like,
have you been in the park?
Have I been in the park? No, not yet.
It seems like it was repaired, and we will go to the burn tank, and after that we'll go to probably highway.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of the things Sasha showed me like a week ago. She wanted me to, she said these townhouses are like famous.
Yeah. So Hostomel was one of the first cities when the war started, because Russians launched the helicopter assault to Hostomel airfield to use it as a landing stripe for the aircraft troops, so airborne troops.
So this was like a landing spot for them?
They wanted to use it as a landing spot, but you know, like, Ukrainians started to fight for the landing stripe so fiercely, so that they were unable. And the funny stuff is that literally that airport was protected by conscripts. So in Ukraine we still have obligatory military service.
Yeah.
When you're 18 years old, you are sent to the army for a year or a year and a half. And literally before the war, conscripts were not well trained, like nothing. You were just used as a free labor force. You were like making some like shifts in the military unit, cleaning and stuff mostly. But literally that airport was defended by conscripts of National Guard. It was their just first battle training, and they did pretty well.
That's awesome.
Let's have a look at the burn tank.
Alright guys, so Oleg wanted to bring me over here to see the Russian tank that got blown up. This thing is flattened. Like... They even put a little bunny on top.
Yeah. Охренеть. Wow.
What kind of a tank is this?
It's T-64, and the history about the tank is very controversial. Some sources tell that it's Russian tank, some that it's Ukrainian tank, but to be honest, if it's really T-64, it's most probably that it was Ukrainian tank taken by Russians.
Yeah? Dude, it just knocked the whole thing off.
It's pretty easy because most of them, like most cases, Western tanks have better protected ammunition compartment. Post-Soviet tanks and Soviet tanks, they have all their ammunition stored below the tower. So when explosion happens, like tower is literally thrown upward. And here you can even take a look inside. Everything was literally burned.
Wow. Justin,
What?
what's up?
What's up? You are. Right now. Wow, this thing just got obliterated. What did they hit it with?
Just a second, I'm looking for the story.
Hello.
Yes, actually, it's Ukrainian tank.
It's Ukrainian?